Hello, and welcome back to Universal Love Law. Today, I will be discussing the Sun trine Mercury energy. So, if you have that, that means that your Sun and your Mercury are in a distance between 120 degrees. Usually, they say that in astrology, trines are harmonious, but there are some negative aspects that I want to also touch bases on in this video today. So, the Sun being your actions and also your essence, your personality, the area in life which you are focused on. It's the character that you build. It's your soul essence, right? Whereas the Mercury energy is our mind, our communication style, and our intellect, our ability to understand and interpret information, and also our ability to communicate and think and process information as well. So when there's a harmonious trine between the Sun and Mercury, that means that they will work in coordinates with each other, but there is good and bad. So they work together, which is very helpful, meaning your personality will display a very graceful ability when it comes to communicating. It also enhances the planet's characteristics within the Sun. So if you're really wanting to shine bright and utilize your Sun energy in whatever sign or modality or element it is, the trine between your Mercury and Sun will really be shown. Basically, when it comes to you being able to get your point across, when it comes to you being relatable to others, or at least developing your own thoughts that are easily influenced or influential, that will be something that is very prominent because the trine energy, the dynamic, enhances both planets' characteristics. So your Sun will be shining bright as far as you being able to articulate the thoughts and people being able to receive your thoughts very well and clear. It's an action reaction type of thing. So yeah, this is the problem is that the trine energy is too harmonious. It's too easy. There is no problem. So when there is trine energy throughout the chart, this becomes a challenge because there is no learning, there is no problems, and that's not really the greatest thing or greatest aspect in astrology. We need some type of friction for us to be extraordinary or for us to stand out or for us to be unique and original. When we have a trine between Mercury and the Sun, it's actually a very beneficial trine. There are different planets that may trine that may not really help support the growth in the individual soul journey of a person. But when it comes to your Sun and Mercury trining, it can make a person kind of lazy when it comes to thinking and getting things done. They have the ability to have other people do things for them. They're very intelligent. So in that right. So just being observant enough to know who can do things and who can get things done. Their actions are orientated around the lazy mind, and this can be very challenging. It can be where a person can have a kind of a bland personality or communication style. It can also make a person kind of just overindulge in their thinking processes and use their thinking processes for just personal gain and not really for the greater good of everyone around them. There's no challenge. Sometimes when the energy is so graceful and harmonious between the Sun and Mercury, it can make a person not overachieve, which is not really helpful, especially in groups or even in one-on-one relationships. Any type of reactions with others can cause this Sun trine Mercury person to probably not give their all, not give their best advice. It can make them lazy thinkers, which results in lazy communication. Okay, they have the ability to dive deep in their thoughts and become observant enough to develop ideas that are practical and fundamental for their selves and others. But sometimes they have this overconfidence that they know it all. So there's no need to really take the time out to learning or to stimulate the mind. So it's really important for the Sun, trine, Mercury person to be aware of when they're lacking motivation or lacking the energy to go above and beyond to create work that deals with the mind or communication that deals with the mind. It's important for them not to just get lazy and not interact for the sake of them knowing they can. And this is a subconscious thing, so it's not really something that a person is commonly aware of, but they can be if they begin to tap into their trine energy. The trine energy is very easy. It's like a natural talent. So you having a natural ability to communicate effectively is something that can create a very laid back approach when it comes to deliverance and getting your point across. It makes it very easy for you to imagine and manifest even in that, right? Because what you're thinking can come to life, or what you're thinking, your thought process is, your son can act upon it. But when there's no motivation, no friction, or no challenge, or no feeling that you really desire because you feel inadequate, then there will not be the motivation to actually do things that are new or do things that are out of your comfort zone. Everything will be a comfort zone when it comes to putting your mind on to pen and paper, or putting your mind and thoughts into action, to actually creating things. So the trine energy can be positive, it can be very helpful, but you can also become very lazy in the way that you're manifesting. You can have all of these really big ideas and thoughts but not act upon them, your sun sign. You can have a lot of these abilities to go out and assert yourself in the world, but not really fully show up to people. And so it's really important for the Sun, trine, Mercury people to not get lazy in that sense, right? So thank you so much for tuning into Universal Love Law. I hope this video was helpful for you today. Bye-bye.